Ow. What's up everybody and welcome to the video. I am back in Dubai. I've had a little slow start to my Dubai holiday. I've had jet lag. I've really been like waking up just feeling like so I've not had the know-how and the mental capacity to pick up the camera. But here I am. I'm over it. I went to see the physio yesterday. Done something to my pec. I've got tendinopathy in my pec, so I'm gonna have to be a little bit careful on my pushing. I came in and pushed on the first day with jet lag, with a little bit of sleep, and I thought, yeah, I'll go for it, you stupid idiot. A little bit of tendinopathy is not paying me off, so I'm in for pull today. We are training in Binou's gym. It's not how you pronounce it probably. Binu. It's a very, very big gym. It's a very, very good gym. It's crazy equipment in there. Hopefully they let me film. Let's get into it. Pre-workout meal is on the cook. We got that bodybuilder meal. Guys, when it comes to fruits and veggies, I make sure I have a serving of vegetables or fruit with every meal except for pre-workout meal and post-workout meal. So I have 6 meals a day. So 4 meals, I'm having a good serving of vegetables and a good serving of fruits. Here I have mixed dark leafy greens, great for fiber, great for potassium K2. There's a load of other different minerals and vitamins in there as well. I've also got some red and green peppers. As many colors as you can, as many textures as you can, wide variety of micronutrients. It's a beautiful day. This is the car that I'm driving at the moment. The C-Class. This is my dad's GLS 500. That baby absolutely flies. I drove that car a little bit earlier. It's a 5-liter twin turbo, which is fast. This car, C-Class, look on the inside. Boy. Yeah, boys. The boys driving good here. Back day. Oh, it's loud. Back day. Binou's gym. Let's get it. To heaven's door. Pre-workout, baby. In the front, 2 niggas in the back. That's 4 niggas riding strap in grandpa's Cadillac. The voice in my head say fuck all these niggas. When I start thinking I should rob all these niggas. Man, my home. Tonight. You ready? I gotta let a motherfucker in. Tell her that I love her. You ain't gotta worry about a thing, I got it covered. Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? So we're here in Binou's. Look at this fucking gym. It's outrageous. Every single piece of equipment is customized. The B1. There is every single thing you can imagine here. It's expensive shit. We're gonna be a little bit careful of filming. Obviously there's ladies here, we're in Arab land, we've got to be careful, so I'm gonna sneak a workout in. place this one. There's nowhere I can rest the camera and I've got my tripod. But this one, you guys know the D handles I use? It's the same thing. Mimics the same thing, gives you free movement in your shoulder girdle. Lovely movement. I don't think the camera's going to fit here, so onto the phone. Physique update. Okay guys, that was a bloody great session. It's very difficult to kind of just go ahead. It was quite a busy time, so I didn't want to just have the camera out like fucking in people's faces, because obviously in Arab land you've got to be a little bit careful of who you put on camera, and there wasn't anyone else filming in the whole place. No one even had their phones out filming. So I was a bit like, oh, okay, I'm going to stay quiet here. But let me read you through the whole session. It was a very good session. Felt good. I did the ISO pull down to start off with the chest supported. I normally do the hammer strength. That one was a life fitness one, so it was a little bit heavier, but we matched weight on that, which is pretty good. I was supposed to do rack pulls. However, I tweaked my neck doing push 2 days ago, like I said. So I didn't want to load my traps in any way. So I stayed away from that. Moved into a neutral grip row, very, very nice handles, as you saw. Like, and I fucking love a small handle you can wrap around. Love that. And then I went into, I'm supposed to do a prone lat D pull down, so you guys have seen me when I set the chest supported things up with the D handles, the ones that are like flexible. They actually had a machine that had those handles almost attached to it. Well, I kind of showed you on the thing. And it just allows you to bring your elbows forward rather than down into like a lat pull down. This is a little bit more upper back, whereas if you move it here, you're pulling from that lower lat through the whole insertion point rather than just kind of, you know, that upper portion of the back. So that kind of emphasizes that whole lat. I then went into some pullovers. They had a pullover machine, a really nice one, so I moved on to that, and that was like a two set high rep set, just to make sure I just put as much blood into the muscle to really fatigue it. I then went into 2 lots of bicep exercises. I actually added on a set because the machines were fucking nice. They had one which had a rotating handle, so imagine the D handle like normal like this, but it rotated as you come down, so I was boom. It was fucking really, really nice. That gym has every single fucking machine you can imagine. Very, very good. I then went into just some standing hammer curls. I did like a triple drop set just to put some more blood in there. And then I finished off with just some rear delts. Again, I went light on those because I've got a trap issue, so I didn't want to end up shrugging it with some heavier weight, so I just kept nice and light, just filled them full of blood. And that was it. That was me in and out in about an hour and a half. It's a crazy gym in there. If you guys know like IFBB Rude Boy, Jamie Dorigo, all those kind of guys, they all train there. They're all personal trainers there. All their cars are parked out the front, and they're like Nissan 350Z, fucking, it's S-classes, and oh, it's crazy. Very, very good session. It's time to head home. It's about a 25-minute drive, and then it'll be food time. Well, a very long end of the day, unfortunately. Well, for those of you guys who've been a fan of the channel for a while, you know about my dad, and he's unfortunately a little bit ill. He's got a few problems with his spine. He has got like a pump in his spine that pumps medicine around, and it's not been working for 6 weeks. So he went to get it checked today. They put some fluid through it, and then we came home and he just started feeling really delirious, really, really weird, horrible. So we had to rush to emergency room to get things checked out. Thankfully he's okay, we're back home. But that's why I didn't film after the gym. Yeah, it was a bit hectic actually. But we're all good. We stay positive, we move on. there's one thing that I've learned from my dad is to be mentally fucking strong. I'm not saying I'm the strongest, but that motherfucker is. He's been through hell this year, which is motivating to see, but at the same time it's my dad, so it's not as well, if you guys understand that. Anyway, I wanted to finish off this video with a few tips of my own to do with setbacks. Now, I posted about this on my Instagram, posted about this on my story, and essentially my philosophy around setbacks is that you've got to get pissed off. It's part of the process. Like, for example, I had my appendix out. I was fucking livid. Oh, this progress is going to come back. I think that's part of the process. I think you need to get pissed off. I think it has to happen in order for it to be part of your recovery. I think it's important. However, I think it's the part of the recovery that you spend the least on. Why? Because that actually does fuck. Why? Because it actually does fuck all in getting you better. Spend a day getting pissed off. Then drop the negatives. First you got to understand the negatives. Is it an injury? You know, is it this? Is it that? What are the negatives? Who are the negatives? Cut that dead weight. Why? Because that shit will drag you down quicker than you can fucking imagine. Then you identify the positives. What can you do? And then you move into what can you do? Set a plan. What things can you do to make the process faster? What can you do to keep working towards your goal? If it's an injury, what can you work around? How can you maintain, etc., etc. And then you just fucking execute, and you be relentless. You be relentless in your setbacks. If you're as relentless in your setbacks as you are in your progress, I guarantee you're going to get those results still. I guarantee you're still going to be making forward steps or sideways steps. What do we say? We say only move forwards, only move sideways, never move backwards. Okay? I think that's a metaphor for life. Never move backwards, only move sideways or forwards. That way, there's only one place you can go to the motherfucking top, baby. I'm going to end that video here. It's been a fucking stressful day. I've had so many check-ins to do. I've had food to catch up on. I had like 3-4 hours out trying to get to the ER room. It's been hectic, so I'm getting an off-plan meal in right now. I've got a nasi goreng. If any of you guys know what nasi goreng is, it's the dank, so I can't wait to eat that. I'm gonna chill, I'm gonna sleep. I'm just downloading the new Fortnite update. I'm gonna have a few games, and I'm gonna go to sleep. Thank you guys for tuning in. I love you all. Peace and love. Bye bye.